After years of building success for others, Brad found himself at a crossroads, told he wasn't good enough despite his track record. Instead of backing down, he turned that moment into momentum, betting on himself and creating Small Business Showcase, a platform built to uplift local entrepreneurs who deserve the spotlight. As you do, sir, Brad 𝗏𝗁.
Thank you. So, hi everyone, my name is Bradley 𝗏𝗁. Most people know me as 𝗏RAD, or if you're not, you're gonna know me as 𝗏RAD. The journey began, I would say, back in 2017. I worked at 𝗕𝗿𝗄𝗧 in their business marketing department. So I sold the leads to the contractors that would go out for, especially trades. The call center shut down, and then I went to Colorado Living, where I was there from 2019 until October of last year. So I was there for about 5 years. We called the leads that I would sell from 𝗕𝗿𝗄𝗧. So I did the reverse. I broke the company's first $1 million. So they never made $1 million until I was a sales rep there. Last year I broke $5 million. They promoted me to inside sales manager, started training all of the reps up, and they were starting to make money. The company was making money. But then Jason Tuttle sold the company to Sage Home. Sage Home is corporate America, and corporate America, they were like, it's not good enough. Like, you need to retrain your team. It's not working. And I said, no. It's not my team. The marketing's not working anymore. There's too many spam bots out there creating fake leads, and companies like 𝗕𝗿𝗄𝗧 and Angie's List are not going to credit contractors. So that's affecting businesses right now. That's why we're getting no calls. Secondly, one thing with 𝗕𝗿𝗄𝗧, what they do is they send out the leads to 4 to 5 different contractors. So customers are getting called immediately by 4 to 5 people, which people do not like already. At Colorado Living, one of the things that we did is if we called, you didn't answer, we didn't leave a voicemail. We called immediately back because it was a mindset to make you think that it was an important phone call. So then hopefully the customers would answer. Then we would leave a voicemail and text. Then we would call you again in 3 hours, voicemail and text, every 3 hours for an entire month. After that month, we would move it to every other day, every 3 hours. So I'm like, this is not working anymore. People do not want this. I'm like, why don't we look into other marketing options? Instead of looking at marketing options, they demoted me back down to the sales rep and said that I wasn't good enough to be a manager because I didn't know what I was talking about. It crushed me for a while. I had previously done a marketing company, a vet planning company. I shut it all down, got depressed. And finally, I was just like, you know what? I want to help other businesses. A restaurant had closed down. And I'm like, I'm tired of restaurants closing down. I want people to be able to see these small businesses instead of the norm of going to Walmart, going to McDonald's because it's the norm. So after putting in my month notice, they didn't think that I was actually going to quit because they're like, he ain't going to go do this. Well, I end up quitting. And a week before I quit, it turned out that they were mad that I didn't drink the Kool-Aid because I did not agree that it was my team. They demoted me. Well, right after I quit, the entire team quit. I was one of the original people there, and there's now only 1 to 2 original people left at Colorado Living. Everyone has quit because of that company. So then I started the transformation of what I wanted to do. I started doing event planning and things like that. I ran into Tammy with KRDO, and they're like, why don't you do a radio show? And we started launching the Small Business Showcase back in February. And I was like, okay, Brad doesn't sound right on the radio. Bradley doesn't sound right either. I'm like, what about 𝗏RAD? Who has seen Malibu's Most Wanted at all? Anyone? Few people? So 𝗏RAD G from the Boo. In high school, I was called 𝗏RAD V from the Boo. So I asked Tammy, I said, what do you think of 𝗏RAD on the radio? She's like, I love it. And I went to a network group and put 𝗏RAD on my name tag, and people loved it. So it kind of became my brand, and people really crave connection, and I feel like the old ways are the best. So we offer, not only the radio show, we offer commercials, we have sponsorships. So we have Super Moving Brothers, Penetrating Cooling, we have a suite with the vibes. Every episode is on our website, showcase-sv.com. So it's a series of small wins and sharp pivots that put me where I am today. But I mean, just like with Ross was yelling in French, you gotta pivot. So today's Small Business Showcase airs every Saturday on KRDO, 105.5 FM, 1240 AM. They're live streaming. We pre-record Thursdays. stream the videos on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. So we really push people's stories out there about who you are, what you do, why you do what you do. Because there's a business owner out there that were, contemplating into their life, that were drug users and really became someone better. And that's what we want to focus on, getting them out there. So I'm taking the energy of marketing and turning it into something fun. Sponsorships include 30-second radio commercials, 26,000 monthly streaming ads, suite access for the Rocky Mountain Vibes, and we just want to redirect the energy for the sponsors and have a good time. The sponsors also help benefit the underdogs who can't afford marketing, so we can purchase commercials for them, get them on the radio show, get their names out there. So moving forward, my goal is to scale this into a statewide and then eventually nationwide platform. I want to partner with more referral-based professionals who believe in community-first marketing. If you know a business that wants real exposure, real heart, send them my way. My simple ask is let's connect, let's collaborate, let's bring small businesses the visibility they deserve and have some damn fun doing it, because I'm not just building a brand, I'm building a legacy, and I love for you all to be a part of it. And as we continue to grow with sponsorships, we'll be able to grow and help these other small businesses grow, and especially like restaurants. There's restaurants out there that people have never been to. Some people have never been to 𝗙𝗿𝗀𝗀 Tap Room, which is one of the businesses I work with, and they got their special 𝗙𝗂 liqueur that they make, as an example. We helped with the Elevate Art Walk, and with the commercials, we've gotten people to show up from the commercials. We've gotten, like this lady here who has won free general admission tickets from listening to the radio show for the Vibes. So it's something that we're bringing fun, but also sometimes the old ways are the best. Remember, social marketing, Google, it's all saturated. Everyone's doing it. No one is doing this anymore. And that's where it needs to come back to, is because more people are listening to the radio, they're listening to TVs. I had a streaming commercial on Hulu where this lady had cement blocks on her hands because in the commercial she didn't want to have snacks. And I'm like, you should have just ate a pistachio, it's healthy and quick. And she hits herself with the center block and goes, ow. I remembered it. It was funny. Let's create something funny. Let's create something memorable.